Now let's get into something a bit different. I got to know you from your Instagram page and your YouTube channel. And even though I can't understand what you are saying or writing, I see you have a lot of pictures, some even from your personal life, but many of them presenting things, showing something by the bedside. What do you talk about in your Instagram page, your YouTube channel, and how did it come to be? How did you start this page and this channel? Why did you make this decision?
In my childhood, I have talent to speak. When I was 7 years old, I have a telephone from this my age, and I always buy new up-to-date modern telephone, and I like to take photos and speak like this. For this reason, after day by day, when I enter the university, I want to be a popular doctor. For this reason, nowadays social media is crucial. When someone want to something, they all the younger enter the Instagram now and YouTube, and they search. For example, if they need cardiology, they search from Instagram. If they need some kind of food, they search from Instagram. Most of the young in Uzbekistan, mostly 90% has Instagram. For this reason, I want to start. I want to open my page and start to make some kind of videos. And I want to be popular. But nowadays, I make money from my Instagram because I have a lot of followers, and some kind of companies gave me advertising, and I speak the money. And from now, I earn money from my Instagram. Most of the companies say me you have a lot of followers. For this reason, please advertise my product on your Instagram. And I say, okay, I advertise, but you give me like money. I say advertisement fees, and they paid. After that, I advertise in my followers.
Sure. I'm trying to go in a different direction. I'm starting my product store. If you've seen my Instagram recently, I'm selling some t-shirts and with the images I created using AI, for example. So I also offer classes and consulting services, but I'm trying to build a business out of it. But what you said about YouTube and the youth going to YouTube, not even only the youth, I go to YouTube all the time. YouTube for me became the knowledge panacea. While I was in med school, I would often study using YouTube. Back in like 2015, I would often go into YouTube, for example, for a topic I did not understand or I had a test on, and I need to learn about arrhythmias. And I will type arrhythmias on YouTube and watch videos on it. So part of the reason I created a YouTube channel is because I use YouTube a lot. And even nowadays, sometimes I get some problem with my laundry machine, for example, or with the television. And the first thing I'll do is get myself on YouTube how to fix television. I used a lot for this. But how long has it been? You started it 3 years ago, is that it?
On YouTube.
On YouTube and on Instagram, both of them. Which was the first one?
Instagram first of all for
Instagram.
me. Instagram. Yeah.
And you started it like 3 years ago, is that it?
First year, 1 year ago, I started.
1 year ago. So you grew a lot. You are already at 30,000 subscribers with just a year.
Yes. I try a lot of.
What are most of the posts about? Are you talking about technical content of medicine? Are most of them advertisements? Are you giving advice to the general population? If I could understand your language, if I could understand Uzbek, what are the posts talking about?
Most of the time, I speak about disease and what people should I give some kind of advice.
For non-medical people. It's not like you're
Yes.
giving a class, you're giving advice for the general
All
population.
of the people. First of all, most of them I post for people, local people, not for medical students or not for medical person, people.
And do you
First, I
have
want to help because I want to help to local people. It's not necessary for medical students my post because they also know about this.
And do you have any upcoming changes or news for your Instagram page, for YouTube channel? Do you have any upcoming plans? Are you going to start a podcast, for example? Are you going to launch a course? Do you have any upcoming ideas for your education business? I think I could call it a business. You derive income from it. Do you have plans, any upcoming plans for a business?
Yes. In addition, tell the truth, I don't take money from my parents. I make my money on my own. I have business. At night, I teach Turkish language for Uzbek people online. In addition, I sell some kind of medical products. For example, what coats maybe, like medical notebook maybe, like this. And how to say, like this.
This is kind of a curiosity. It's not the
but
most.
but in my free time, I go to some kind of company or bakery company like this, and I take videos. And I when I take videos, beautiful videos, they gave me money. For example, in a month, 200 or 100, $300.